everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hey, Dean. Welcome, Dean. Hey, Taj. Welcome, Taj. Hey, Solomon. Welcome, Solomon. Hey, Joe. Welcome, Joe. All right, guys. Let's go over the markets. We'll start with Forex this evening. We had very light volume. All right. I don't think we got any signals today. All right. So very light volume. We are expecting some data. We don't pay a lot of attention to the data, but there is data coming out tomorrow and Friday that should get Forex moving again. Okay. All right. So, hey, Mary, welcome, Mary. All right. So, just keep in mind, we still have here in Monster Scalper, right? A lot of the pairs are still above 20. So we still have good volatility. It's just, I think the market's just taking a break, all right? Because of the holiday and because of the big moves we've had recently, all right? The yen pairs are still holding, right? The yen pairs are still holding. Pound yen is right here. So the yen pairs are still holding. The Aussie pairs, they're trying to make a move short. So keep an eye on that. All right. On the Aussie pairs. All right. But just be careful, right? Like I said, data is coming out tomorrow. So I think in the Euro session, we should see data come through and that should move the markets higher. I think the biggest move was 50%, 40-50%, which is not big for Forex. Things are all over the place. So if you guys look here, the pound pairs, right? We got buying, neutral, right? Up, down, neutral. Same with the euro pairs, all right? Same with the dollar pairs, right? All over the place. Here, Aussie, New Zealand, only place we've got some consistent. So just hold off, right? If you're going to trade, like I said, we should get past the light volume of volatility in Forex. Started on Sunday, Monday. I think Sunday we had a bit of volume, slowed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so hopefully it will pick up. Okay. All right. As far as equities held today, okay, so we weren't down a lot. We weren't up a lot either. So kind of flat. So things are still holding. All right. We will go over stocks this evening. We didn't last night. But we'll go over equities this evening. Okay. All right. Current positions in Monster Scalper. All right. We don't have any new picks. So, but we'll go over the current trades, all right, in Monster Scalper. All right. Okay, so Monster Scalper long positions, right? Swiss yen, that's holding, retraced, white candle. Now we've added, guys, if you guys, I know we have traders, we have new traders always coming in. And then we also have traders that are a bit more conservative, okay? So we've added this. You guys, if you want, you can get out on a white candle. All right. So if you have your first white candle, you can close positions. But keep in mind, once you get out, don't get back in. Okay. All right. Now, just remember, right? They can always move higher even after the white candle. Okay. So Swiss yen, buy signal here, right? Still holding. Euro yen, right? Euro yen, good trade going here. Buy signal here, still moving higher. So the yen pairs are still holding. Pound yen, buy signal here, still moving higher here. Hey, Louis, welcome. Um, your Singapore yen right here. Buy signal is here, moving higher here. ZAR yen, buy signal is here. White candles holding here. Euro dollar, buy signal is here. Got out, got back in, right? Red candles got back in here. Break up this resistance, still holding. That's euro. Euro SGD, look at that, right? Very, very good trade going here. Um,
David, we can't see your charts,
you can see my chart.
not the graphs. We're just seeing the columns.
Okay, hold on, hold on. Well, thanks for letting me know. All right, all right, hold on. All right, I was on the wrong one then. Okay, so how about now? Can you guys
Yes.
you can see it now? Okay. Thanks, Mary. Thanks. Okay. All right. So let's go back to this quickly. So Swiss yen right here, Euro yen. So continue to hold the yen pairs, guys. Pound yen, all right. SGD, your Singapore yen, and ZAR yen. All right. All holding well. Um, Nice surprise here with euro dollar, right? Buy signal here holding. So the euro pairs are holding nice. Euro SGD, that's holding, guys. All right. Euro SEK, white candle here. So as an example, if you're conservative, right, you could get out here. Now keep in mind, buyers could come in here, green candles, and keep going. All right. If you get out, don't get back in. Find something else. Okay. Euro Swiss holding nicely. All right. Pound New Zealand holding here. All right. Pound Swiss. Right. Close pound Swiss. Buy signal was here, failed. All right. Resistance becomes support. Red candle, sell signal here. So pound Swiss out of that trade there. All right. All right. All right. So those are the long trades in Monster Scalper. And now the short trades. Short trades. Dollar USD PLN broke support, guys. Right? Broke support. Sell short signal is here. Broke support. Let's take a quick look at the dollar in Monster Futures. Wait, I'm sorry. Right here. Okay, look at the dollar, guys. The dollar is actually going back down right here. All right, going back down. So we could see a move in the dollar short. All right, so keep an eye on that. Big picture on the dollar. Here's the big picture. Weekly time frame on the dollar. Remember, we've got support here, right? Previous resistance is support at $100. And here we are. Sellers are coming back in. All right. And this was last week, this week here, and they're moving um, that price lower. So we look for the dollar pairs to go short. All right. So just keep that in mind. So USD PLN. All right. So if you guys get short signals on dollar pairs, pay close attention to those. All right. Pay close attention to dollar pairs short. USD PLN, sell short signal, moving lower here. USD DKK, right? Sell short signal is here, right? Breaking this right here. Nice trade going there. All right. Um, let's go back to Monster Scalper here.
Hi, David.
Yes.
Just a quick question. So when you said just keep an eye on the dollar if there's a short signal,
Yes.
what exactly did you mean?
Yeah. So right here, your dollar pairs here
Yeah.
in Monster Scalper. So if you get new, some of
Oh,
these,
okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
meant the dollar index. Okay, sorry.
No, just the dollar pair. Like here, dollars are
Yeah,
that
yeah.
still
Okay.
holding a great short. And I thought that we would see like right here, buyers would come back in, but look here, sellers are coming back in, right here. Sellers are coming back in to push that short trade lower there. Okay. Here was a short trade here. We would have gotten out here. That's a lot of funky trade price action there. Here, right? That one failed, but guess what? It's coming back down. So if you get new sell short signals, this one here is held. It's short. All right. This one here closed. It's short signal, but we could get another short signal. All right. This one here closed. Really, two really good short trades. Right. If it breaks support here, we might get another sell short signal to go short. Okay. So that's what I'm referring to, Dean. Okay. So let's see here. Here is a short going here. Not a very good chart. All right. It's not the best trade. It's a trade, right? Sell short signal here. The yen pair, that's your best trade right now in forex, right? That yen, right? Yen long trade, but there is definitely a trade here with the dollar. That dollar has been making a move already. You guys know that, okay? So, but there are a few opportunities left. All right, USD DKK sell short signal is here, and that's moving down nicely. So. Here's another sell short signal, USD CZK, sell short signal here, moving down nicely. Okay. USD CNH, if you get a sell short signal here, that might be ready there. Okay. So, but again, the best move, like I said, these have been running for a while. Right. These have been running for a while. USD CAD. Let's take a look at. Hey, Gerald. Welcome, Gerald. Let's see here. And I don't want to spend a lot of time here because we'll spend some time on equities. But just keep that in mind. But your best trade, your smoothest trade right now, all right, is the yen pairs. The yen pairs long. Yen pairs long. Take a quick look at Forex Dominator. All right, the yen pair. So look at Aussie yen. Look at the move here in Aussie yen. All right. All right. CAD yen. CAD yen. All right. Nice moves in CAD yen. Swiss yen. All right. Buy signal here. All right. Very good, strong trades. Okay. So the yen pairs. All right. What you guys can do too, if you're looking for a trade, all right, you can find one of these, right? Find one of these like the pound yen. If you've missed it on the daily, you've missed it on the 240 monster scalper, put a 60-minute time frame together. Right? Put a 60-minute time frame together and just wait for a buy signal in the direction, right? So any of the yen pairs, if you guys are looking for a trade, those yen pairs are continuing to move higher. So on these pullbacks, you can put a 60-minute time frame together. Okay. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. So yen pairs. And then as things move, as we get, like I said, we should get volatility tomorrow, Friday, and that should open things up next week. Always remember, some of you guys did really well last week. Every time the market makes a big push, it's got to take a rest, right, before it moves again. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right. Okay. Equities. But then futures, I want to take a quick look at futures. Okay, our live cattle trade still holding. Buy signal is here, still holding here. Corn trade. Look at that. Still look at that corn trade, right? breaking out here, that corn trade. All right, soybean trade that reversed a bit right here, but still holding. All right. That oats trade, guys, really doing well. All right, nice markdown phase, and it's holding right here. And your S&P trade right here, S&P trade buy signal was here, holding nicely. So nothing to change in Monster futures. I saw a buy signal. Buy signal came in. In crypto. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. All right. Now, you guys, I know some of you don't have your alerts. You guys will, when we send out the alerts, they're instructions now. All right. We've figured out, I forgot the email that we're using now. Okay. But, Google, we can't use Gmail, right? TradeStation will not accept those emails. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys on, but I'm sending out directions on how you can add your email notification. If you've got one system, it's not a big deal. All right, that's how I know this came out today. All right, I got this signal on Bitcoin today on my email. All right, but those of you like Dean Solomon, those of you with multiple systems, right? Let's get with me, all right, so that we can set up your email notification, so that whatever moves, you guys will know, right? You'll get that signal. All right. So Bitcoin looks like Bitcoin gave a buy signal today. All right, right here. All right, so buy signal today on Bitcoin. That buy signal came in at 30 right here. All right, 30,000 on Bitcoin. Okay, now that's a pretty good buy signal, right? And Bitcoin follows the equity markets, so we know the equity markets have been moving higher. All right, so that's a good buy signal. Okay, we don't know how long it will last. Now look here on the weekly time frame. It has a buy signal here, and it's held support. And then here's the buyers coming back in. Okay, so and we got pretty good support down here. So this could be a good run. All right, for Bitcoin if the markets continue to hold and move higher. Okay, so the last buy signal for Bitcoin came in. When was that? March the 14th was the last buy signal. So, and that's a big candle. That's a big candle there. So keep that in mind. You could take a small position. Okay. All right. Equities. So I want to spend some time with equities. We didn't look at equities on Monday was a holiday. And then Tuesday, we had some selling in the market. So we didn't do anything with it. So we're going to spend some time going over Stock Boss. Let's do this. Stock Boss and Bullmaster trades, okay? And then we'll look for picks. We'll look for new opportunities in stocks. And it's good to see the market wasn't up in a big way, but it held today. Okay. All right. Before we do that, just always keep in mind, here is the Dow. On the weekly time frame, we're still holding resistance, right? We're looking to break through resistance on the Dow weekly time frame. The NASDAQ, we already have a buy signal. This is the all-time high right here. This line right here, let's move this up. Here is resistance. Here is the all-time high. We're not far from the all-time high, okay, on the Dow. I know we keep talking about this, but it's important to know where we are, right, in relation to the market. All right, so We're looking for the Dow. We do not have a buy signal on the Dow. The last buy signal on the weekly time frame was 2020. All right, so we need another buy signal there. We do have a buy signal on the NASDAQ. The last buy signal was 2020, June. All right, and look what happened. And we have a buy signal here. Nice price action. Here's the high, all-time high, a bit far away right there, but good price action. And on the S&P also, buy signal, previous buy signal. These are big market moves. So when we get buy signals, guys, on this weekly time frame, these are big macro moves. All right, so they don't last just a week or a day or even a few months. I mean, they could last quite a bit. They could last years, right? This one here, this last buy signal, all right, lasts what, 2 years? Okay, so this is a big deal. So as we go through these stocks, all right, things can change, but as we go through these stocks, just keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. All right, so we're gonna go through these stocks, and what we're looking for, these are picks that we've been building. All right, you guys can trade, you can trade these. If they've gone too far, you can't trade them though, but these are stocks we've been building for what, little over 2 months now. Okay. All right, we're gonna go through these and look for either white candle as a warning. If you're conservative with your trading, you can get out on the white candle. Okay, red candle, right, we'll get out. Right, we use that as a sell signal, or white arrow as a sell signal. Okay, and as we look through this, we just need green candles. We need to stay in the markup phase. Okay, all right. So these should be running, guys, okay, in the markup phase, okay? BT, we won't stop on all of these, but the good ones we might. Buy signal was at 167, trading right now 403. Good trade they're going. If anyone is in it, just continue to hold. Good price action, good markup phase, right? You can have added here on a break of resistance. Stocks, when they catch a move, they can last long. So you can add, you can keep adding. Okay. All right. Stock boss traders, bullmaster traders, just run your system once a day. Okay. Another good trade here. Buy signal came in at 326, trading at 623 right there. So good trade there going. All right, GWH, white candles, right? If you're conservative, you can get out here, all right? Otherwise, you can hold on, wait for a red candle, all right? Or sell signal. Hopefully, green candles, buyers can come back in. NMRK, we've got a red candle here. Close that trade, guys. All right, so NMRK, close it. All right, previous resistance is right here. Support, buy signal here, failed, red candle here. Close the trade. All right. What's that? SKLZ, white candles. All right. So if you can get out or hold for a green candle. All right. All right. Jet blue, that's moving. Most of these are holding. WKHS, red candle, close it, guys. Close it. All right. All right. TWKS, sell signal right here on a break of support. Remember, we're going to sell on a break of support. Buy signal here, bought on a break of resistance, broke support, sell here, close the trade. All right, so we remove that. VNET, white candle. All right, you know what to do there. Most of these should hold. TBLA, white candles. All right, DM, white candle there. NIU, white candle. GLYC, white candle there. JMIA, white candles. All right, CMRX, white candle. This one here. So if you guys, as an example here, if you're going to get out on a white candle as an exit, if it's still above resistance here, I would hold it. All right, I would hold it because buyers are still in control here. It's when it breaks through here, gets back in this area here, that's a concern. Okay. All right. All right. And then this is yours, I believe, right? AUR. Dean, you still in this one? You still in it, right? I'm sure you are. All right. AUR, good trade here.
Yes, I'm in that one.
All right, good job. Good trade here going. I think we looked at this last night. Yeah, you've got nice markdown phase, a lot of room to let it run. This is an area here where you could add to your position. Okay.
Yes.
Add to your position,
I
right?
did that.
Okay, so good job there. Let's keep going. AMPS, white candle there. What's that? EGHI, that's a white candle here. This here, especially when it's like this, breaking support here, right? Though that's where you really want to get out. All right. So if you find a white candle like this, now our exit when we exit based on our process, red candle, white sell signal like this. Okay. However, right, we want to be smart about this, protect our capital. Okay. So if you're in these trades and it looks like this, where they're testing support, looking to break support, like right here is breaking through that support, right? That's one you could get out of. Okay. And that's fine, right? Protect your capital. Okay. All right. White candle, keep an eye on it or close it. SANA, red candle here, close that trade. SANA, we're out and we have a down coming in here. So should be out. All right. OMER, buy signal was here. See here, red candle, close that. All right. Don't wait for that sell signal. All right. By the system, red candle, get out. So we'll close that. Our stock boss traders, bull master traders, remember, run your system, go through your trades once and your hit seeker once a day. AEVA, red candle here. All right. We should be out. So we bought here. Okay. So look here. Bought here at 125. If you get out, if you've gotten out on that white candle, you've gotten out at 126. Right, that red candle closed today at 113. So just remember, right, anytime after that white candle, sellers, right, that's a reversal. Could be a reversal. Okay. All right. So let's close that. REAL, white candles. All right. This one here, that's dropped quite a bit. That might be difficult to for buyers to recover. Okay, so you can close that trade. We'll leave it, but there'll be other opportunities to get back in. RGTI with different stocks. White candle here. All right, so keep an eye on it or get out. ARQQ, right? Price broke support. White candle broke support, right? Doesn't have a sell signal yet, but sell. Red candle, close the trade, please. Close the trade. All right. All right. KOD, right? So this is one here where you could hold, right? They're not perfect, but if you draw a trend line right along here, so it's trading right along the trend line here, there's a good chance, right, guys, the next candle here, buyers could come back in and hold the trend line like they did here, then hopefully here. Okay. All right. All right. All right. And the last one here in Stock Boss, that's good. Okay. So let's take a look at Bullmaster, the trades in Bullmaster. And these are stocks that are $10 and higher. If you guys want me to take a look at any stocks you're in, just let me know, please. Either you in or you considering, and we'll take a quick look at those. All right, Bullmaster stocks that are over $10. Now, Bullmaster has done, this is large cap stocks that has done a much better job with these stocks. Okay, so let's see here. We're looking for white candles, red candles, sell signals. Look at XP. That buy signal was at 14. It's at 24. Good trade going there. And keep in mind, the market is really getting going here. Okay. Equity markets. These buy signals are relatively new. So if the market holds and moves higher, we could see really big moves in the market. OM. All right. BFH, white candles. I would just keep an eye on this one. You might not want to close it. Just keep an eye on it. Look at SKYW, guys. Buy signal was at 22. Keeps moving higher, right? 39 now. Good trade there going. All right. BPMC, good trade here going. All right. Now, some of these stocks are more expensive, so you can trade the option, the call options on these. BBW, white candle, keep an eye on it. BPOP, white candle, keep an eye on it. BANC, white candle, keep an eye on it. It's holding right here. It's holding right above previous resistance. So I would hold that. All right. Hopefully buyers could come back in. KW, white candle. You might want to close that one. Anyone is in it. Nice markup phase. PDD by white candle, keep an eye. CALX, white candle. All right, I would hold that. EYE, white candle there. That's not a threat right there. You could see buyers come back in. Okay. SBCF, white candle. HAS, white candle. That one you might want to close. CUM, All right. Red candle here, broke support, white candle, red candle, out of that trade. Okay. All right. SWTX, red candle, close that trade. All right. TOST, white candle, you could hold that. All right. If you look here, just draw a simple trend line. All right. That will help you eye the trade. So right here. All right. So white candle, buyers came back in. White candle here. Right. We could see buyers come back in. So don't just get out on those white candles. Pay attention to where they are in relation to your price action and your trade. And again, it's in the markup phase. Okay. Nice markup phase there. All right. COLB, white candle there. Right. NWBI, right? Broke support, white candle. You see what happens, guys? After these white candles, if they don't hold support, right, sellers will come in pretty heavy. All right. So that white candle is a warning, right? Can be a real warning, especially when it's near support. Okay. Red candle, close that trade. All right. The last thing to save us, right, to protect us is that sell signal, right? White arrow sell signal. So if we can manage prior to that, we can protect some of our capital. Okay. All right. VBTX, white candle right here. That's a good one here. All right. So we might want to close this. All right. All right. DOCU. All right. Buy signal is here. I don't even know if we have a clear support. Support is about right here. Red candle, sell signal by the system. We should get out of that trade. There'll be other opportunities. EBC, white candle. All right. That's one we might want to get out, especially if you look here, we have a downward trend line. And I just want to show you guys what to look for. Right. Most of you guys have been trading with us for a while. Okay. So these are some ways here you can improve your trading. All right. Don't just follow the signals blindly, right? You can improve your trading. We have a downward trend line here. All right. So white candle here, there's a really good trend. We can see sellers come back in. All right. Because right now it's failing. It's not breaking resistance here. It's at support. So we could get a red candle. All of a sudden, we're doing this again. Okay. Especially when we have a downward trend line. All right. All right. It's not what we want. It's what the price action is doing. Okay. FNKO. All right. Buy signal was here and a break of resistance. Broke support. This is a clean trade here. You guys look here, very clean trade. Okay, buy signal here. Buyers came in a big way, big candle. All right, broke support. Right, white candle, bought here, sold here, white arrow, blue arrow. Great trading. That's great execution, great trading right there. Okay. RCKT. I'm sorry, Qualcomm. All right, QCOM, right? White candle here. I would get out of that trade right here. All right. White candles right here. All right. Failing to break resistance. All right. This one you might want to watch. If you guys look here, draw another trend line. right here. So price is holding that trend line, pulling back to that trend line. Okay, so here, right, tomorrow, Friday, we just need green candles, buyers to continue to come in. Red candle, close the trade. Sell signal, close the trade. AFRM, white candle, you could hold that. TEAM, all right. Look here. Pretty good resistance here. Right, really good resistance here. Failing to break resistance. Really keep an eye on this. Okay, what we need is we need another green candle, buyers to come back in and hold here. You have your buy signal here. What we don't want it to do is break through this support line here, then close the trade. So when we get a white candle, we got to just pay attention to it, right? Green candles, let it go. White candles, start paying attention. LM, and D, white candles, all right? Pay attention to it, all right? It can recapture that moving average and move higher there. All right, FSLY, white candles here. Here is resistance, struggling a bit there. DDOG, buy signal is here, white candle here. Here is support right here. That's an important candle right here. If it fails, break down here, just close the trade. Okay, close the trade. Same thing here. No, all of these were down for the day, so that's why we're seeing some of these white candles. Let's see, ERJ, red candle right here. Close that trade if anyone is in it. All right, PATH, white candle right here, right, failing to break resistance. Okay, you could see sellers come back in. All right, so buy signal was right at 1759. It's at 16. Was that 42? So almost a point. You might want to close that trade or trim it. Trim it. Okay, trim it. Close it or trim it. RNFN, Redfin. Okay, so white candle there. We need to break through resistance. All right, you have a nice trend line here, but again, just keep an eye on it. All right, here. All right, nice trend line, and you know they held it. They held it, so you need it to hold. Keep going back up, kind of like this here. All right. Tesla, look at Tesla. Buy signal is here on the break of this resistance. Good price action, nothing to do there. Let's take a look at, let's see how far Tesla could go. Let's bring in, is anyone trading Tesla? Let's see here. So it's a good one for options. So nothing on the monthly. So on the weekly, it's breaking through resistance here. It's getting past a downward trend line here. So it's breaking through that downward trend line. It'll probably give a buy signal soon on the weekly time frame. And as the market moves higher, right, it should move higher. Just a few more. Let me get up the weekly. All right. Right. Redfin RDFN, white candle. Pay attention to it. I wouldn't get out yet. Just pay attention to it. RIVN, white candle. Pay attention to it. ACDC, white candles there. You might want to close that if you're in it. ZI, red candle, close that trade. Okay. Buy signal was at 25, close today at 23, right? Sellers could come in, guys, and really move it lower. If you look here, sellers like to come in, right? Like to come in and push it, right? Push it lower. See this gap down right here? So you got a red candle here, right? That's not good. That's not good. Okay. So if anyone is in it, get out. We'll remove it here. And the last one, COH. Oh, that's good there. All right. Okay, so these are the stocks currently in Stock Boss and Bullmaster. So let's look for new opportunities. We might go a little longer this evening since we didn't go over equities last night. But again, depends on what Stock Boss has. So let's run Stock Boss with Heat Seeker. All right, 39. I think we ran it last night. We had how many? I think we had 90. All right. Last week we were getting like over 100. So now 39. That's a sign. All right. Things are slowing a bit. 39. 39 stocks, guys. All right. So that's not a lot. Things are slowing a bit. All right. And we saw that. We've seen that with the volatility and volume this week. Okay. Let's see which sectors. No major sector. Okay. So let's go through them. We're looking for buy signals. New buy signals today. New buy signals today. We want a nice markdown phase, nice smooth markdown phase with a buy signal. Okay. FOA has a buy signal. That buy signal came in today here. All right. So yes, that's today. All right. So nice markdown phase. Look at this. Really good markdown phase. This stock fell from $8, trading at $1.91. All right, in Stock Boss. All right, buy signal right here. We've got resistance right here. We'll add that. Okay, FOA in Stock Boss. All right, let's keep going. We don't have a lot. A lot of these we're in already. Yes. This one doesn't look familiar. ASTS. All right. Yeah, we're not in this one. Let's take a look here. All right, no good. Look at that. Very choppy, guys. Look at this. We don't have a nice, smooth markdown phase. Look at that. Nice buy signal, nice breakout there, but it's too bad. MPLN. We're in this one. That's a good trade we've got going there, guys. Look at this one here. Buy signal at 114. It's at 199. That's almost 100% right there, guys. And look here, breaking resistance here. That's an opportunity to add, right? The position. MPLN. Don't get in. Can't chase it. Too late to get in. We're in this one. All right, that's it for stock boss. Not a lot, 39. Can you believe that? I've been getting used to a lot more stocks coming through. All right, Bull Master. So let's run Hit Seeker. All right, look at that, 40, 43. That's a sign things are slowing, guys. So 43, right? We had one day we ran over 200, right? So 43, not a lot. All right, that doesn't mean things can't change. And, things can change relatively quickly. All right, so nothing major there, no major sector. So let's go through these and then we'll be done. So we'll be right on time. All right. TGLS, TGLS. All right. Okay. Now, this is a little different trade, right? Different type of trade. All right. So, really good previous trade. All right. And it's breaking resistance. As the market moves higher, right, these stocks are really good trades where they're breaking, making new highs. Okay. So, we have a buy signal here right at that break of resistance. Okay. So, we're going to add this one here. All right. So, right, here's that buy signal right here. Right. This candle right here. And look at the trend line here. These are when the markets are strong. I know it's taking a break right now, but that doesn't mean, right, the trend has reversed. So nice. Look at this. The previous trade was at $24 right here, closed right here at $40. Buy signal right here at 49. So that's a good trade. All it has to do is hold here, get some momentum from the market. It could push higher. Okay. So TGLS. And let's see what the potential is. Look at that. Look at the weekly. Look at the weekly there, guys. Very strong. That's a very strong stock. Let's take a look at the monthly. Very strong. It's making new highs, all-time highs, guys. Okay, so it buy signal on the monthly. Not that we would have traded it on the monthly, but the low. Let's say the low was at $5. It's at $49. So very strong stock. All right, very strong stock. So that's not a bad trade here. That buy signal right at that break of resistance right here. Pretty cool buy signal. So TGLS. You never know what you're going to find. All right. See here, look here, guys. I'll get you guys out in a minute. We'll be done. See right here, right? Very similar trade. Buy signal here at that high, and look at this. They can move higher. Trend following, right? They can move higher. Great trade. Look at this. XP, our buy signal. Did we look at this one? Was at 14, trading at 24. Look at that. Look at that price action. Really good price action there. IMGN buy signal was at $5, trading at 19. Good trade going there. Bullmaster has done a great job holding these trades, guys. Much better than Stock Boss. Look at this trade here. Look at that. SKWY. I think we mentioned this 22.39. Look at that price action. And that's it. That's the last one. Okay. All right. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Keep an eye on that dollar, right? The dollar right here. Now, also, if the dollar breaks support here, right? Previous resistance is support. We could see the equity markets move much higher. Okay, and we have the VIX. We always use the VIX, right? The VIX is at 13, guys. Okay, it's at 13. That's really, really low. So buy signal on the Dow, buy signal on the S&P, buy signal on the Russell, on the Nasdaq, buy signal on the Russell. So it just looks like things are taking a break. All right, we can see that through heat seeker. So just stay with your systems. Okay, stay with the market, stay with the systems, and just take a break. Take a break from trading this week. Right, this week was a week to take a break from trading. Okay, last week was a very strong week, right? I sent from time to time, and I think Taj knows this. Taj has been with us for a while, where I'll take a small amount of capital and I'll trade it, and to show you guys that you don't need a lot of capital. All right, and I send that out to Dean and Solomon, right, where a small amount of capital. Last week was a great week to do it, right? You got to know what you're doing, all right? But I send Dean and Solomon pictures of some trades I took, and I do that to show you guys that this works. This process works, all right? And Dean, what did I show you guys, Dean Solomon? You guys want to talk about that? What did I show you guys? I send it out to you guys. You remember?
Yeah, so you showed us several screenshots of starting off with like, almost $300.
Yeah, 265.
265 and the end of the week with $6,100.
So guys, $265. So a lot of times, when we trade, we get into trading, we think we need a lot of capital. You don't need a lot of capital if you know what you're doing, all right? So you can't do it every time, but last week, and if for whoever wants to see it, right, I'll send it to you guys, all right? But it was, again, you can't do it every time, and you need to know what you're doing, all right? But it was $265, right? And it was about 2 weeks of trading, all right? 2 weeks of trading, and now I did some stuff with US 30 also, all right, and the yen pairs, all right, but that 265, right, in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, that was $6,100, all right. So you don't need a big account. You can take a small account, but the idea is if we do this over and over and over, right, and if you know what you're doing, you can do well. Joe, you want me to? Okay, absolutely. Yeah, Louis. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it can be done. Okay, I have. Hold on here. When we do our class, we don't do the classes anymore. But when we had new traders come in, I have this here. And it's good to know this, that you don't need. The worst thing for traders to do, the worst thing you can do is use a lot of capital. All right. And what we want to do when we trade is, let me close this. Hold on. And we'll end with this. The worst thing we can do when we trade is use a lot of capital. So you guys see this right here? Let me see here. You guys see this? All right. This was back in, these are trades here. This was back in 2018 when I did this to show the traders, show our traders what can be done. And this was about a little over a week. And if anyone wants this, I can send it to you guys. But this was starting with $139.88. All right. And yeah, this was about a week and closed with a total equity, including the 139, with 1664. Okay, and what I want to do is because sometimes we think we need all of this capital to be successful. All right, Mary, you want it to? Absolutely, I'll send it to. So Mary wants it. Joe. So Louis, Joe, and Mary. All right, and the way you guys want to trade is this. All right. Put an amount in your account, in your trading account. Right. Whether it's, we say start off with $300, right? $300. You trade that. See if you can turn that $300 into $500, $600. All right. If you take that $300, turn it into $600, take that profit, that $300 profit, take it out of your account. All right. Now, we might go through this in the beginner's class, right? I want to start talking more about this. All right. And then take that $300 and then do it again. See if you can take that $300 and turn it to $1,000 or more. It could be more based on what the market is doing. Take those profits, put it in your account. Don't leave it in your trading account. All right. And continue to do that with the $300. At some point, you might increase it to $500, and that's your trading amount. If you blow it, fine, get another $5, start all over again. Get to the point where you're doing that with $1,000. All right. Then perhaps you can do that with, you get to the point where you're doing it with $5,000. That's your trading capital. And you use that $5,000 to see if you can make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. Take those profits, put it in your account, right? Treat yourself, and then use that $5,000 again and go back into the market and do it again. That's how you do it. Let me ask you guys, is it worth it if you can take, now, I've been doing this for a long time, and we had a good run, right, last week. But to take 260, right, turn that to 6,100, that's pretty good. All right. That's I don't even know the percentage of that, but that's pretty good. So we don't need thousands of dollars, right? We can take a small amount, right? And if we're good, we can do that. Yeah, using the system, absolutely, Dean. Using the system, and the way we do it is this. It's not really a small amount, all right? Because we're using the broker's capital. All right. So we're not using the 260, or in this case here, 130, 139. As we become profitable, right? As the trades build, right, we can take that capital, right? Our margin, right? our margin will increase, and we can take that capital and keep doing it and keep building and building and building and pushing it, right? If we know what we can do, we can push it. That trade, I closed those trades on Friday, and it went up to about 7,000. And if the market had held, those trades those trades would have probably been well over $10,000. All right, $10,000, starting with 260. Okay, so and most of you guys trade with us. You're with us. So I want you guys to start practicing this. All right, see what you can do with a small amount of capital. All right, and as it builds, keep on pushing that trade a little bit. Follow this, like Dean said, follow the system, follow the process. Right? And once you know how to do that, then you can open it up, right? You can trade larger amounts of capital. But from time to time, I'll do that so that to show traders that, the worst thing we can do is trade with a lot of capital. Right? We need small amount of capital, have that capital work for us over and over and over. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll send it out. I'll send it out to you guys. Okay. So you have it. I'll send out what we did in 2018. Okay. And then what I just did on Friday. So from time to time, I'll do that. From time to time. I want to make money too, but I do that to show you guys that, hey, you do not need a lot of capital, and you don't need to be funded. A lot of traders think, well, I want to go out there and I want to be funded. You don't need to be funded. You just need to trade well. All right. So I'll end with that. All right. All right. Okay, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Tomorrow, hopefully we'll have the Forex will move. I think it will. We've got some data coming out. Okay.
Thanks, David.
All right, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.